Hi, this is Kathie with Craft with Kathie. Thanks for joining me this evening. I'm coming at you from the suburbs west of Chicago. Drop me a line, let me know where you're viewing from. I'm so excited. We got up to 70 degrees today, but by the time I realized it, it was already dropping down, and we had gale force winds again, and it was bringing in colder air. So I kind of missed the boat on it. Kind of bummed out. I've got a real interesting series of projects for the next few days, actually. This transfer is called Bird with a French Fry, and it is based on this cute little bird. Sorry, I actually have ink on my fingers, dirty fingers. And it says, "Today I will be happier than a bird with a French fry." Sweet. And this transfer has 4 different wordings or images, so I'm going to cut it apart and make different projects with it. And I want to show you how versatile it is, and also give you some ideas that might be appropriate for Mother's Day. Now, I already made my mom's Mother's Day gift a couple weeks ago, using Mom as the piece that holds us together, but it doesn't hurt to add a little something to it. And tonight, I'm going to make her a t-shirt that says, "Today I will be happier than a bird with a French fry." My mother actually loves French fries. Her favorites are Portillo's. She loves the crinkle cut. And for a little lady who doesn't eat much, whenever I have to really entice her to eat, sometimes I have to bribe her with a French fry. So I have this little t-shirt. I'm going to show you how you can ink without one of our ink mats. But I do find that the ink mat is very, very helpful. What you want to do is have something behind your shirt so that the ink doesn't bleed through to the back. So I'm just going to use this piece of cardboard. So if you have a piece of cardboard, you can ink. That's all you really need. I like our ink mat though, because it is adhesive and it will hold my material or the fabric in place a little bit tighter than a piece of cardboard would, because the cardboard's just sitting there. It's not actually attached to the shirt. So let me kind of slide this up a little bit, kind of get it in place, and then I want to show you something really, really, really cool. So I'm going to just fold the shirt behind my cardboard a little bit here, kind of get it a little bit straighter. There we go. And I want to get the wrinkles out of here. See, with the adhesive, I could actually get it to stick. Now, because I'm actually doing this on fabric, I am not going to fuzz this transfer at all. I'm going to peel it right off its little backer sheet, and I'm going to put this a little bit probably higher than normal. Just center it. I want to lightly press it down, make sure that there aren't any air bubbles, and make sure that it's on nice and smoothly. The number 1 rule when you're inking is to make sure your fingers are clean. You do not want to get ink on your fabric or whatever that you're inking. So I've got some black velvet ink here. I'm going to grab some and just apply it to my transfer, going in a downward motion. I want to catch all my letters, and I just keep kind of going down. Our ink will bond with the fabric once it's heat set. It does not peel or lift off like vinyl. Once this is heat set, it can be washed and dried over and over and over and over again, and it will not come off because it is actually part of the fabric. Now I need to be careful here at the bottom. I don't want to go off the edge, and I don't want to speckle anything with ink, so I'm getting close to the edge and I'm going a little bit slower to make sure I've got my bird's little feet there. Smoothing it out, removing my lines, make sure I've got the top of my letters, remove any excess, put the excess back in my jar. I'm going to cap up this the ink. Check my fingers. and then lift this transfer off. See if I can move this up a little bit so you get a better view. And I will lift it slowly because I don't want it to speckle or anything. Now, isn't that absolutely adorable? I'm going to set this aside to dry. As far as setting it so that it is permanent, you could either use a heat press or an iron and a piece of parchment paper. With the heat press or iron, you set it at the appropriate temperature for the fabric. Put a piece of parchment paper over what you've inked, and if you're using an iron, keep moving it for 4 minutes. If you're using a heat press, 30 seconds. Then turn it inside out and repeat the process on the opposite side. I want to make sure my fingers are clean, and I'm going to move this up and out of the way. Now, let me tell you a little bit about what's going on. Do you like free? Ooh, I love free. And look at this. We have got, I had to make sure, shimmer flamingo. Beautiful, beautiful color. Eggshell blue. Shimmer violet. Peach cobbler. Don't these all look yummy? And wild lime. How would you like to get these paste, these chalk paste, these 5 full jars of chalk paste for free? Comment free, and I'll tell you all about it. It's absolutely amazing. These are our in vogue colors, and they are just beautiful, happy, cheery, bright. I can't say enough about them. I'm not a real bright color person, and the first time I started using these on a project, they actually made me happy. They're pretty, they're bright, and they're lots of fun. So stick around for tomorrow, the rest of this week, and see what else I can make with these other transfers. We've got I'll drink to that, me to everything. Medium chunky salsa, me too salsa, me too. And sorry, I don't take orders. I barely take suggestions. Promises to be interesting and fun, quick, short, easy. Some great gifts for Mother's Day. Thank you so much for watching. I surely do appreciate it. Look it, we're only 10 minutes into it. We've got a project already done. If you think chalking takes a lot of time, believe me, it does not. It's simple, easy, and a lot of fun. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you soon.